It's live. All right, good morning, everyone. Today is a really momentous day. Today is the first day of 5 days of the Blockchain Bootcamp and Workforce Expo. And we have throughout the week some wonderful speakers that are international. They are featured from within the financial community, the stablecoin community, the DeFi community, and a host of other aspects. And we're going to be learning over the course of the week what the technology blockchain is about, as well as what cryptocurrency is about, what payrails are about, and everything else. So I've been in the space over 10 years, and I realized that 10 years ago that there was a need for education, not just for me, but for our community. And the Bootcamp is a different type of conference. It's not a conference which has panels, even though there might be some in future boot camps. Really, it's all about, like the Wizard of Oz, what is the tech behind the curtain? So the stories that we're going to be hearing this week in 3 different rooms, 21 hours of content over a course of 5 days is going to be phenomenal. Now, I have to thank Capital Technology University for allowing us to host here and to provide the beautiful space that's here. And if you do not know more about Capital Technology University, you should, because they're international and they've been around for years, and they're going to be celebrating an anniversary soon, so we'll be talking about that. But the boot camp is really for you. It's for those that know nothing about technology and those that are more advanced, because our technology is changing so fast. We have, years ago, we have a legendary individual who's coming tomorrow, Dr. Scott Stornetta, and his partner, Dr. Haber, who created blockchain 34 years ago. And that technology, when it first started, people knew about it, but really weren't sure how to use it. That's the same thing with AI, artificial intelligence. It's been around, and now it's explosive. And so we cannot ignore the technology changes. For the 4th, for our July 4th anniversary for our country, I did a 250-year video looking at technology, where we came from. And it is amazing how it has changed. We look at the transformation of railroads. We looked at the transformation of the internet. Where we were years ago and where we're going, we have no clue. So workforce development is critical, because we need to provide the critical thinking, so that way, as those students that are coming forward, or even us as career switchers, we need to be thinking, okay, how do we use the current skills that we have into the new areas that are being developed? And also, how do we protect consumers and those that really maybe don't have an interest in what's happening behind the scenes, because we want to prevent scams and also other things, so that way they can stay safe. So with that, we have this today, for those that are in the audience, we have 3 rooms of content. We have the auditorium, starting at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. We have a lunch break at 12:30. 1 o'clock we start again, 2 and 3, and then we have our end note. Today it'll be Dale Christie from FedEx at 4 o'clock. And then we end at 4:30. And we do have side events for those that are interested in being part of that. We have Crypto Mondays. We have an unlimited bowling night on Tuesday. We have an experience at PubKey in DC, and a lot of other things happening during the week. In our other room upstairs, we have a room B and a room C. Again, different content being either live or streamed. So we welcome you to experience all 3 rooms. And for those that are listening to this on the live stream, we will have all of our content live stream for all 3 rooms, and we will be creating an ebook. So that way, over 80+ speakers, maybe close to 100 speakers who are contributing to the content, because you can't get to every room. So that way you'll be able to watch, learn, share, and support. So again, I would like to actually right now thank Capital Technology University, and I would like to welcome Dr. Sims to the stage, because he's going to be doing welcoming remarks for all you that are here, as well as those that are internationally viewing, because we also have students from around the world that are watching this live stream. So welcome to you as well.
Thank Well, welcome to Blockchain Bootcamp. Can you feel the excitement? Well, maybe the people online can feel more excitement. So again, welcome to Capital Technology University and Blockchain Bootcamp. It's hosted, of course, by us and by Blockchain Legal Institute, so thank you. And so for Capital Technology University, Maryland Blockchain Association is one of our partner organizations. Capital Tech partners with lots of associations and other companies, all in the STEM fields. So just a little bit how we are connected and why blockchain makes sense to Capital Tech. So Capital Technology University is a STEM-only university. That's the only degrees we offer. A little bit of history. We were founded in 1927 in Washington, D.C. by a Navy veteran who wanted to teach people how to build radios. And so from that point on, we grew bigger, and we eventually moved to this campus in 1983. But we always maintain the same focus. We're a career-focused university to help people really go out and either create their careers or advance their careers in the STEM-only fields. And so we're very, very proud of that history here at Capital Tech. October 9th, we'll be 99 years old, so it's going to be an exciting time. And if you're around next year on October 9th, we'll have a 100th anniversary outdoors, so please stop by. So a little bit about Capital Tech and our connection to technology, not only in this region, but also now across the world. So we do serve a student population that's global. While we're small, we do have over 700 doctoral students alone studying in every continent of the world, except Antarctica, because I can't find anybody there, so please come see me if you know somebody in Antarctica. We like to cover that last continent. So we're very proud of that. Again, the master's and doc programs we offer in technology-related programs here at Capital Tech are designed for full-time working individuals, and that's why we have a global footprint across the master's and doc programs. Our undergraduate population is mostly here on campus, and you won't see much during summer, but during fall and spring, of course, the students are here. Because we only offer STEM-related degrees, we've been the first university in the state of Maryland that offers AI degrees. We offer them all degree levels. The other ones are slowly catching up. We offer introductory quantum now because that's going to be, obviously, think about this, how long is your password really going to be good? It's not very much longer, right? You got to be prepared if you're a company, what's going to happen in the future here. So we try to stay with cutting edge industry because that's our client. We want our students to be ready to work in those segments of technology that are currently now in high demand, and those are coming up in the future in high demand. So our array of STEM programming covers that, from AI to cybersecurity, award-winning degrees across the bachelor's, master's, and doctorate spectrum, to our professional pilot program. We fly out of 4 airports in Maryland training pilots. We have a segment in all engineering technology, construction management, safety. So anything STEM related with a high demand need for our industry friends is what Capital Tech is here for. And so for our undergraduate students, just to show you how much that we ourselves put in investing into our quality of education, our undergraduate students are all offered 2 guarantees. One, when you graduate from us with a bachelor's degree, if you don't have a job in your field in 90 days, you can come back and take 36 credits for free. And 2, if you don't make a minimum starting salary of $60 grand a year, we cover your and your parents' quarterly loan payments till you exceed $60,000 a year. Why do we offer that? Because we only offer STEM degrees in high demand areas, so that's not an issue. Actually, the issue is we would love to have more undergraduates to fill market demand. And of course, along that path for our undergraduate students, many of them eventually go into one of the 3-letter agencies or subcontractors, and so a lot of our students are going through a clearance process at some point. So we do provide additional education to our undergraduate students about preparing for the clearance process as well. So just natural location where we are, as you can imagine, in the DC, Baltimore area, employment in our fields are in high demand. So again, it's a great career for what we do. Our professors here on campus all came out of industry, and those who are adjuncts are usually all working full-time in industry. We want the most current information provided our students in their technical areas that you can possibly have, because that's what drives our economy, right? The industries that we have here in the United States. And our online students, whether they're studying here or graduates from Singapore to Germany, very interesting mix of students that we have. They're all working, again, full-time individuals, and they come from the safety fields, the cybersecurity, to you name it, in our degree arrays for online doctorate programs. And one of the reasons that we created so many of these online doctorates was there's a demand for people working in industry who didn't want to quit their job and come back to school full-time. So we have a system, really it's a close relationship with your chair of your program so that you're working one-on-one through your research area to complete your dissertation in that field of study. So it works well for those folks working full-time. That's what it's designed for. And here at Capital Tech, again, we want to either build your career or enhance your career in one of the STEM areas that we offer, and it also helps the industries that we're in, whether it's here in the States or across the world. So thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good week with all the activities going on. I know Jackie and our association with the Maryland Blockchain Association is growing, and it's just part of what we're preparing for in the future. Whether it's our students, if you go walk around, you can see some of our labs as well. In the other building, we have our space flight operations labs where students learn how to manage and use satellites. And a lot of those folks, of course, there's a cool lab up there that go to NASA-related subcontractors, to our cybersecurity lab. And if you walk down the hall here, you'll see we just renovated all the labs down the hall. And so the first lab is one of our newest interesting labs, which is our AI lab. We just upgraded the servers with $1.5 million in AI equipment, and there's a full staff of 3 people that will be helping students in industry and projects in the AI lab, which is pretty cool. And then the next one you'll walk by, you'll see we have flight simulators. Our pilot program is probably right now our fastest growing undergraduate program. But our doctoral degrees globally are really what people really enjoy taking from us and advancing their careers. So once again, thanks, Jackie, and I turn it back over to you.
We truly appreciate you and your staff. They've been phenomenal in terms of helping us set up this week, because the logistics of running 3 rooms simultaneously is very interesting, to say the least. So I see everyone in the audience, and I appreciate everyone who's here. I know that you all have your own personal story that we actually want to tell and share. So even during this week, we are going to be doing little shorts, videos of what your story is, so that we can share it out, especially if you're not scheduled for a workshop. What you're doing in the community is equally important, even if you're not on stage, because everyone contributes to this footprint. So with that, what I'm going to share is that we are going to start at 9:30 precisely in every room. And people are free to switch rooms, go back and forth. We will have our lunch break at 12:30, and then at 1 o'clock we start again. So enjoy the day, and definitely reach out. We're going to start at 9:30 for our next presenter, which will be both in the auditorium and room C and room B, which are upstairs for those that don't know the footprint yet. So thank you so much.